And now it's time for another WheezyNews video. Wow. In case you're new here, I've been making videos almost every day, and they're generally just very conversational. I make a list of things and I just kind of talk through it. If you're not ready for a conversation, PewDiePie's probably made a new video. You could go watch that. Anyway, today I want to talk about 9 ways to make your videos better. This is not 9 ways to make your videos successful. And this is also not nothing technical, because videos, on YouTube, there's such a wide range of different types of videos. You could do narrated videos with images. You could just do images with music. There's so many different possibilities, so that technical recommendations are not what I'm getting at here, because a better camera wouldn't help you if you were just using internet images. This is 9 ways to make your videos better in the most universal way I can think possible, in a way that doesn't cost money. At least it doesn't have to. So, here they are. Number 1, come up with your core. Meaning, come up with your core idea, philosophy, driving force for every video that you do. Like if you're doing exercise videos, if your core is, I want to help everyone be healthier, then everything you do after that should reflect that core. Or conversely, you just want to show people how awesome and healthy you are. If that's your goal, do that. I'm reading this book. Number 2 actually on the list is read books. I'm reading this book that is called Make It Stick. It's about coming up with why some ideas stick better than other ideas, why ideas spread and last longer, and some ideas don't. And they analyze the whole thing, they break it all down, and one of the first things they talk about is the core. Southwest Airlines. There's a lot of people, they're a very successful airline. They've persisted, and they use that as an example. The CEO, founder, his core was to always be the low fare option for an airline. And everything they do reflects that. If they have come up with a new idea, if it costs money and makes them not be the low fare option, they don't do it. Because of that consistent core level of ideas, they have been successful. Crash Course on YouTube. That's they don't talk about this in the book, but they want to educate. That's their core. They want to be an option, a free option for teachers in schools, and everything they do reflects that. But reading books, not just for ideas such as that, reading books, reading fiction, getting out of your own head. Reading books really helps you get perspective and new ideas. If you're looking for ideas, it's a great thing to do. Just read books, okay? 3, practice. Practice includes being consistent, doing something over and over again, and as a way to get better at it, trying to improve. I wasn't born knowing how to video edit. I had to do it a lot to get better at it. So the more you do, the better you will get. By the way, I meant to say this in the beginning, I forgot. I realized good, better videos is subjective. So everything I'm talking about here is a matter of opinion. Number 4, be aware of the curse of knowledge. The curse of knowledge we talked about in that book, Make It Stick, that I talked about earlier. So you want to make videos about the stock market, for instance. You start throwing out all this technical jargon. You're only going to reach a very few amount of people because they don't have the knowledge that you have. And it's very easy when you are an expert at something, or you try to become an expert at something, it's very easy to forget that other people don't have the knowledge that you have. And you need to take your knowledge and package it in a way that others can understand it, in order for it to be useful, in order for them to get their attention, for them to remember it. Otherwise, they call it inside baseball. If you're just talking inside baseball, like you're talking statistics and technical aspects of baseball, and others don't know about it, no one's gonna care. So be aware of the curse of knowledge. 5, learn to cut things. I wrote down this quote. French writer Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, Perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but there is nothing left to take away. Realize that certain things are unnecessary. Certain things do not need to be there, and cut them. I'm probably guilty of that on this channel, because I elaborate. I want this channel to be conversational. That's the core of this channel. So I'm giving myself a pass on not cutting everything. That said, realize that not everything is interesting, or that things might be interesting, but they don't fit your core. They distract from what you actually want to do. So learn to cut things out. Sometimes it's better to be brief. 6, take walks. That's sort of a catch-all for get outside of what you're doing. Take walks. Go to parties. Talk to friends. Go to movies. Live life outside of your project. Otherwise, you will lose yourself. You won't even know what you're talking about. You need perspective. You need something outside of what you're doing so that it informs what you're doing. 7, pay attention to criticism. There are a lot of trolls out there, a lot of people who just want attention. There are also people who are just, what you're making isn't for them. And you just need to identify those people. But then there are plenty of people who what you're making is for them, and they get it. They're just trying to help you improve, and you need to identify that and pay attention to it, and maybe make adjustments. You might be think you're doing something and you're not really doing it, or you're failing at the thing you're trying to achieve. Pay attention to that criticism, use that as an indication of, and figure out a way to improve it. 8, let go of your babies. So this is a list of ways to make your videos better, not your video better. If you came to this and you want to make your videos better, that means you want to do this on an ongoing basis. Don't spend months on one thing and then put it up and then wait another year and do another thing. Unless that's what you want to do, that's fine. You can spend months and months on one thing. If you want to make a movie, especially. If you want to make a video, an amazing video, and that's all you want to do, go ahead. But this is how to make your videos better. And if you want to make your videos better, if you want to do this on an ongoing basis, let go. Learn to finish things. There's always ways to tweak and improve and try to make things better. You have to let go of perfectionism. You have to let go of your babies. And 9. This is a list of 9. So this is the last one. Quit when it's not fun. Be honest with yourself. Identify if you are actually enjoying what you're doing. I mean, on a day-to-day basis, you might be tired certain days, and it might be a little more difficult, a little less fun. But if that's just happening all the time, and it just stops being fun, quit. Doesn't mean you can't go back, but quit. Take a break. Take walks. Go outside. Do a different project, and then come back. But identify if it's not fun. Because if it's not fun, it's probably not going to be fun for the people watching. The video will probably be less good. Even though that's subjective, it'll probably be less good. So, that's my list. And you can click up there to subscribe if you'd like to for more of these types of videos every day. There's the Patreon page over there where you can get perks. There's once I start doing more videos on my main channel again, which it's stalled a little bit. I'm working on one video that's taking a while. I'm not taking my own advice from this video. There's going to be deleted scenes and bloopers and script notes. There's perks for that over there. And what else we got going on? I think that's all for now. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. And hope this helped you in some way. Awkward smile.